Justin Bieber's surprise album, Swag. Now, I don't know if I should call him Justin Bieber, R and Bieber, Bieber Valley. I don't know. But after hearing this album, I was extremely impressed because he got deep into that R&B bag that I have not heard Justin Bieber do since Journals. Now, for this specific breakdown, I'm going to talk about this in three different ways or three phases. The first is just the music and the art itself. The second is the business behind the music. And the third is Justin Bieber as a person and what I heard from him. So let's get into it. Now, the music itself is great. This album has 21 songs, but we're really going to call it 18 if you take out the skits and then the song at the end, which is Marvin Williams. And out of the 18 real songs on that album, I put 9 of them in my S tier. Now, for me, the S tier means this is going on my playlist immediately that I run in the car every day. That means whenever I get in that car and I start my engine, these are the songs that are playing until I get tired of them. And I picked 9 from this album, which is an impressive mark. Now, the first standout track and my favorite is called Go Baby Go. And this is Bieber singing a simple melody that is extremely catchy, which is just Go Baby Go. And I like this because it's easy to listen to, it's easy to memorize, and honestly, I could just sing my heart out to it. And it also reminds me of a Drake song called Doing It Wrong, because the way that he repeats this chorus and the chords really resonates with me, and I caught myself singing that right after I heard this song. So this is the standout and my favorite track from the album. The next track I highly recommend you listen to is called Devotion. Now, this song is a smooth ballad over a guitar, and Justin just lays it out and shows you why he's one of the best to ever do it. And this song reminds me of a soulful Leon Thomas song. And like the Drewski skit on this album, he talks like, yo, Justin, you got soul. There's a little melanin in your family bloodline somewhere, because the way that he is singing on these like tracks, it's like you can feel pain from him. And I'll talk about this a little bit later in the video, but you can feel that this is his only chance to truly express himself to the world, and it's coming through the music. When he talks to paparazzi, when you see these clips of him, that is not his real authentic self. That is him being shielded. But when he gets in that booth and he can just sing, he's talking to you directly. And these two tracks are the ones that really spoke to me as a person. Now, I'll put the list of the rest of my S tier tracks from this album so you can download them. But here's some of my critiques. The first is the song with Sexy Red. I don't understand it at all. It doesn't mesh well with the album. It's really just extremely raunchy, which is a lot of Sexy Red songs in general and her features. And I'm just tired of hearing it. It's the same 10 words that are extremely vulgar, just rhyme back to back to back. And he really could have done without this song. I get what you're doing. You're tapping in with the culture. You're doing culturally adjacent things. And Sexy Red is a hot name, but she's not really a hot musician or a hot artist. So I really could have done without that track. Now, what was really smart is what you did with Drewski. You talking to him in like a fake therapy session was supposed to be a joke, but it was really real. You came off extremely authentic when you talked about your interactions with paparazzi and your interactions with people in your life who keep asking you if you're okay. And the more they ask you, the more it hurts you because you feel like there's something wrong with you. And I feel like I got a lot of that through the music here, is you expressing that it's okay to go through things and it's okay to be human. And you don't always have to scrutinize people and try to examine every little thing they do. And that made you so much more relatable to the audience. I also liked you singing about being a father. As a dad myself, whenever I hear people talk about being a parent and how happy it makes them and how much their children inspire them, that's special to me. So that really stood out to me as well. So I gotta salute you there. And now let's talk business. During your last album, I saw you complain about your team not supporting you and you wish you had more people who were in your corner fighting for you at the label. And I'm worried that the case might be the same here. I know this was a surprise drop album, but there was no pre-save link. There was no bundles ready to distribute. There was nothing that spoke directly to the people who have been riding with you for the past 12 years as your core audience and fans. And that I'm a bit disappointed in, and that worries me for first week sales. Now, do sales matter in music? I'm going to tell you that yes, they do, especially for artists who need to make money to survive. And with all the battles that Justin Bieber has had with Scooter Braun and finally settling on the amount that he may owe him for whatever business dealings they've done, I know that this project relies on Justin pushing it and Justin being successful in selling a lot of records. And I hope that he can do that. I know you're married to Hailey Bieber, who just sold, this big company and made hundreds of millions. So I'm sure you're not hurting for money. but I know that you want to do this on your own. So I really hope that the business behind this is right. And I hope that your team can get behind you at Def Jam and really push for a strong first week and a strong second week. And finally, the person. I hope that this album brought you peace and healing. Growing up as a celebrity as a child and being the biggest pop star in the world can never be easy on a person. The amount of challenges you've had to face in the music industry, in the public light, in family, in friends, all of these things played out in front of the world. And I know you made a bunch of money and people think that money makes the excuse for everything, but it doesn't. And I heard your pain in the music, and I heard your pain in the skits. And as much as we try to laugh it off and play, this is dead serious for you. So I hope that you were able to get your mind right, get your body right, and get your soul right. Because if you can get back into shape and get into music shape and release it and perform it well, you will be back on top of the game in no time. This was 21 songs, right? And in this era, it's quantity over quality. So I understand putting this out so you can stream well and you can chart well. So I don't knock you there. My overall rating for this album is an 8 out of 10. I'm definitely going to go back and be replaying this. Even the songs that I didn't put in my S tier, I'm still going to put them on my playlist to give it a listen. R&B music and pop music that plays at this rate, you don't catch everything on the first listen, so you got to give it a chance. And me, when I'm in the car, when I'm in the comfort of my own home, I want to sing my heart out. I don't just want to listen to rap music. I want to feel something. And a lot of times you can feel R&B more deeply than you do rap. So this is a great album by Bieber. I'm happy you're back. 8 out of 10. Everybody go give it a listen and let me know what you think in the comments.